Hi guys, Josh Mason here. Today I'd like to go through the first level in the story mode of my game, Johnny Sweet, the Dungeon of Awesome-a-Tude. So we start off at the Cliffs of Doom looking for the Platter of Everlasting Nachos. The characters that we start as are Lloyd Smith, the Dread Pirate Rufus, and MC Gnome Eater. Now, like most games, you have 3 lives. However, in this game, each life is its own character. So as you see, we can start off as Lloyd. We can come over there and grab some mana so I can show their special abilities. But each character can equip their own gear and has their own special abilities. So Lloyd has a reflection shield. If an enemy attacks you and you hit that, it'll send the attack right back to the enemy, dealing them damage instead. But we can come up here, switch out to MC Gnome Eater. He's got a stun bomb, which acts as a stun grenade. It'll deal damage to an area of effect and stun multiple enemies, allowing you to either escape or deal extra damage. Our buddy Rufus has a nice dash. It'll protect him from incoming damage, and will deal and will allow him to move faster. So if we come through here, go a little bit deeper into the tomb, see us set off an arrow trap there. Those are usually pretty easy to block. You just got to make sure as soon as you hear the sound coming, you block. So if you go up here, there's a great trap. Those are usually pretty easy to dodge as long as you walk across them fast enough. They're really only a problem if you get hit by a couple enemies and you find yourself stunned in that area. Alright, so if we come up here a little bit farther, find our first enemies. Now, Gnome Eater is particularly good at fighting groups. You can see I don't have enough mana because of the stun bomb. You can stun large groups, allowing you to not get overwhelmed. And so you can go either to the right here, or find a, looks like a treasure chest. Yep. And if once we find a key, we can open that, get additional gold or items. Gold is used to buy new weapons and to buy like health potions, energy drinks, and other healing items. Oh, so there's a fire trap over here. So you can see there's plenty to explore on the sides here. The idea of this level, however, is that it's pretty simple, and oh, that is a boulder trap. If that lands on you, that will kill you, make you switch to a new character. The idea of this level is pretty simple, allow you to go through as kind of a tutorial. It's pretty easy if you just stay on the main path. It gets a little bit more difficult if you start exploring the side paths. So you can see we're at a fire trap here, so we just have to time it and run. Another boulder trap. Time it and run. Alright. Oh, come up here and there's some more zombies. Oh, and it looks like spider this time. Spiders are a little bit tough. If they hit you, they're going to pull you towards them. That allows them to use their closer range attack. It will also get you in range of any enemies that the spider is around. Now in this little section, the enemies are just going to keep coming, so we're going to grab that key and go. Boulder trap. So these stairs are pretty heavily guarded and trapped. So like I said, this is a pretty quick level. At the top of these stairs is the Platter of Everlasting Nachos, which is what we're looking for. So if we're smart about this here, and we look carefully at the stairs, you can get through without triggering as many traps. Got a couple enemies. Oh. Yeah, see, I was not careful there. So if we get up here and we hit this, we get the Platter of Everlasting Nachos. And you'd think that's the end of the level, but ceiling's collapsing. So now we have to make it back to the entrance before we get crushed. Just like that. Yeah, I did not get through that fire trap and got crushed by that. So now I've got our buddy Rufus. Now Rufus should make pretty easy work of this because of his special dash ability. Allows him to move faster. Alright, so now we're out of the temple. That's the end of the first level in the story mode. Next week, I want to go over the first level in the arcade mode. So while the story mode progresses through the story, you have each level you have a preset selection of 3 different characters. It's a little bit more scripted. The arcade mode is a procedurally generated dungeon crawl where you can choose 3 out of what's, right now 12 characters, but by the time the game is done and kickstarted, could easily be upwards of 20, 25 characters to play as. So you should always be able to find a character that you relate to. But yeah, so you'll choose between 3 of many different characters with different special abilities and storylines and dialogue. Go through a randomly generated dungeon, dealing with lots of bosses, lots of different enemies, lots of different crazy things that can happen. As always, the game is still in a pretty alpha state, so there will be changes from now between release, but I would like to go through what I have of the first section of that as well, because I think that'd be very interesting. Please comment, subscribe if you like the video. Let me know what I could do better, what more you'd like to see. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.